In this video, I'm going to teach you how to go deep into that meditating place that Eckhart Tolle gets to super fast. Hi, I'm Tim. This is Selfless Awakening, where I like to talk about meditation, mindfulness, spirituality, personal growth. If you like what I'm talking about, subscribe, click the little notification to stay up to date, okay? All right, so here's a little meditation trick that I've never heard anyone else talk about. I'm sure probably somebody has, but it's something that's come uniquely to me in my meditating and experimenting, and I want to share it with you, okay? So here's the idea. Over the years of meditating that I've done, I've noticed that paradoxically, you're not trying to do something when you meditate, but you kind of are. And the thing that you kind of are trying to do is to quiet the voice in the head and learn how to live inside of the stillness, the just awareness behind your thoughts that's always there, that consciousness. You're just trying to get to a place where you're not hearing that voice in the head going all the time, okay? And the way you do it is, this is a very simple process that you can use. Start saying the alphabet and then create little space before you say the next letter, and then gradually make more and more space. For instance, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So you see there was like that, it almost feels like you're suspending in space, and if you probably felt the same thing as you're watching the video at home, you felt like there's just a little emptiness there, and it's like your mind is not activating the voice in your head yet because it's waiting to decide if it should or not. It's like that emptiness right there. You can take and mess with that emptiness and make it longer. So you go down, and like what I'll do is I'll sit with my coffee in the morning or my espresso, and I'll just notice my thinking, and I'll notice a thought like, oh, Tim, you got to make sure that you remember to email. And usually I'll write down, oh, I just had an idea, I need to email that person. But you know, sometimes you actually want to write down the things that may pop up to remember. But a lot of times in meditating, it's just about quieting. It's just like that. You just, and then you start feeling, it's like 3 or 4 seconds you can do it. Then you can get to a place where you're doing it like 5 seconds, and then 7. And then you may have a whole 10 or 15 second stretch of no thought. And if you do that, likely what will happen is about 10 seconds in, your mind will go, holy shit, that was like 10 seconds of no thought. And then you thought. that is the next thought. But something Eckhart Tolle talks about is his ability to just not think. And this isn't something that's exclusive to him. I believe in enlightenment for everyone. This is possible. It's our ability to just not think, just not have that constant chatter going. But it takes practice, okay? And this is where the paradoxical nature of meditating kicks in so much, is that meditation teachers will tell you it shouldn't feel like you're doing anything to meditate, right? But here's the thing. You have a habit of thinking. The habit is to think, and there's effort in that thinking. You just don't realize you have such a habit of efforting that you're not used to not efforting. So that's where it gets kind of weird. It's like you think, well, it feels like I have to try to not think. But the truth is, you have a habit of thinking, and the only reason it feels like you're trying is because you have to stop doing the thing you're doing automatically. Okay? So don't get confused by that paradox. There is something to do, and that thing to do is to stop doing the thing you're doing. And then you're there, right? And the thing you're doing is thinking. Okay. So before we go down a rabbit hole of craziness, let's just stop there. So practice this idea of no thought. Just say the alphabet, A, B, C. Did you have a thought in there? Did something kick in? Let me know. Write it in the comment if it's an appropriate thought. All right, that's enough on this. Hope that makes sense. This is just a really practical way to start disrupting and pattern breaking the voice in your head, because your goal is to not identify with that voice. Your goal is to be the deep, non-physical awareness that's constant. And when you're identified there, It's a whole different life experience. Life is better. That will heal all of us. If you live like that, I'll live like that too. Subscribe if you like what I'm talking about. Have a beautiful day. Hope this helps.